boy, it sure is hot around here. And Goriko's just like, my boy, this hotness is where all true warriors strive for. I probably imagine that's their conversation. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 44 of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, part of New Let's Play Plus. So, in order to get to the next dungeon, we're just going to say that right now, because that, obviously, big entrance right there is obviously the next dungeon. We have, you know, a little bit of a problem. So, we need a ton of water if we're going to be able to in order to extinguish the flames there. But very fortunately, I know where to go. Vi doesn't know anything. She's a dweeb. But either way, before we do that though, we have some goddess cubes to collect and to catch up on. So why don't we just do that then? Shall we? So first off was that goddess cube that you can get from going over to the left and then doing all that good stuff with the good path and yada yada yada. So all that is very well and good. But before we get our next goddess cubes, I want to take a detour over to another place in Elden Volcano really quick. I'd like to reiterate, is it really that hard to just add a skip travel button? Hey you, long time no see. Thanks for helping me earlier. Speaking of helping, did you find that friend you were looking for? Not yet. Oh, really? You think those red cubes might have... You know. What? You know she's still alive? Then everything's gonna be fine. Stop with the sad face, will ya? You give up? She's done for. That's why you can't ever crawl until your into your tunnel defeated. Ya hear me? Thank you, Knuckle. You are very nice today. See? Very nice. That's what you call a true motivator. True motivator helps you out in the greatest ways possible. Well, you scared me silly. You can't just do that. But I bet where you come from. And yeah, Elden Ore and blah 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 blah. So what I'm here for is something that is kinda cool and kinda useful. You're looking pretty chipper, pal. Did you come here to do some treasure hunting this time? In that case, I'll let you in on a little secret. Elden Volcano is riddled with hidden caves. You can find them by checking around thin walls with cracks. You can find all kinds of things in the caves. It's mostly rupees, but you never know. I got a hunch that there's one right around here somewhere. Master, the abilities of your sword have increased. It is now possible to douse for rupees. Yeah, I will use this exciting feature to do stuff by anything deems necessary. Yeah. And would you look at that? Here it is. A crack in the wall that's sure to have some money. Once again, we have Fun Island for this, but, you know, it's always nice to have the ability to douse for rupees. Like, it's not every day that you get that. There it is, a silver rupee just for me. Very, very nice indeed. Next up on the agenda is going to Deep Woods. We could have done this when we got into claw shots, but now I want to do it. Since we might as well. I mean, we are in the area after all where we need to be. You can get an amber relic here, which is nice. But more importantly, there's a goddess cube that's right here. And let me tell you, we have a lot of goddess chests to catch up on when we get back up above the clouds. Yes, we most certainly do. And yep, we're gonna return to the sky. Seriously, how hard would it be to activate a skip travel function? It would be the easiest thing in the world. And as you probably saw, at Lake Floria, well, specifically at the Floria waterfall, you can hookshot all the way up here so that you can get yourself an Amber Relic and another Goddess Cube. Yeah, we definitely need to do that before we head into the next dungeon, which will be today. But no more beating around the bush. Let's just get this over with. Because believe me, if you ever played this game before, or if you've never seen this game before, you're probably not going to like what happens next. Hello, dude. Ah, it's you. Tell me, are you mastering the power that dwells within your sword? Oh, you wish to borrow my water basin? Very well. I have recovered, and I have no intention to having to soak in it again soon. Be gone with it. It's yours to do as you please. To transport the water dragon space into the volcano, you will need to enlist the service of the transport robot. Shall I send word to him? Not that guy. Master, unless you plan to carry the tub on your back, now's not the time to be picky about who will help you. I will call for the robot. Again, we need to have more of this Fi in the story. This Fi who's more human rather than just computer. Mistress Vibes! My deep apologies for keeping you waiting. Let's see here. This cargo looks very heavy, but it's well within my payload tolerances. Berserk. Master Shortpants, watch carefully while I demonstrate what a real hero looks like. Berserk. As usual, Vert, I shall wait in the skies above. Yay, I can't wait. Yay. Master, your task here is complete for the moment. You should return to the sky so we can set a course for the volcano. I like you, Water Dragon. You're cool. You're cool, dude. Unlike the robot who has to help me out. At least you got that little moment with Fi where he's like, unless you carry it on your back, now's not the time to be picky. I just like how that's even an option to begin with. So, without any further delays, let's head up to Elden Volcano. Alright, we're here. All we gotta do is just to head directly into the volcano and we're okay. Zert! This is the entrance to the volcano. I better get there before Master Shortpants. Okay, so we just need to skip travel all the way to the inside of the volcano, right? Right? We really don't have a choice, do we? What's going on, Bzzt? I almost blew a rotor trying to slow myself during the descent. Bzzt. Anyway, this is where you wanted the water, right? What? The summit? Why did you say so from the start? Bzzt? Because Link can't talk. I don't want to carry this thing back up into the sky. It's heavy, Bzzt. Computer noises. This place is swarming with monsters, Vrum. I bust up enemies like a junkyard wrecker, Zat. Too bad I got my mitts full with this basin. We've never seen you fight anything ever that is a fat lie. If it didn't happen on screen, it didn't happen. Hey, Master Shortpants. Since we came all this way, let's play a little game called Protect the Robot, Bzzt. Here's how it works. I'll follow you up the volcano. Zzz. Then you gotta make sure that nothing touches me. Got it? Good. Your job is simple, Zert. Make sure none of these monsters get one of these monsters lays a claw on me. Not one claw. So because the Scrapper doesn't want to go back up into the sky, even though he's already done it before, because it's heavy, and because we can't simply go back up into the clouds, we're gonna have to do an escort mission here. we're going to have to escort Scrapper all the way up to the volcano summit. And we're going to want to do it in a most careful of way. I mean, very thankfully, you can upgrade your bow to as best as it can go for right now. But obviously, I didn't do that because I'm an idiot for not doing so. So we're going to have to do that thing that we do, which is to just go on an escort mission to save the world. Yep. Thank you, Goddess, for choosing Link to go on to this mission. Thank God we have to do this. Or rather, thank God we should have the choice not to do it, because we can just go back up to the sky and just skip travel over to the volcano summit. But no, this just has to be the way it is, because the game demanded an escort mission, because of course. Of course. I mean, why else wouldn't it be so? Why else wouldn't they do that? Like, really? This is the best gameplay mechanic they could possibly do. An escort mission. Which most gamers don't really like. A gameplay mechanic that basically forces you to escort a frail object, and yes, I said object, Scrapper is an object, all the way up to a very dangerous place so that we can proceed through the story. I mean, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but still, the fact that the reasoning is kind of stupid is just hard to ignore. Like, the only good escort mission that there's ever been is all surrounded by one simple game, and that's called Resident Evil 4. That game is basically the greatest escort mission ever made. And definitely for my first Resident Evil, it was pretty damn good. And yes, thank you. I know that there's monsters here, but thankfully your old buddy Link has got it. It's fine. Seriously though, why can't Scrapper just go back up to the clouds with it? I mean, he certainly had no problem doing it before. And in fact, why couldn't we just simply skip travel all the way over to that particular place then, huh? Why couldn't we? I'll tell you why, because the gameplay needed to be extended. See, this is probably Skyward Sword's philosophy probably at its worst right here. Like, the revisit to Eldin is probably like the weakest out of all of them. Not downright terrible, but still doesn't change the fact that it is the weakest revisit out of all of them. The revisit to Faron, the second visit to Faron is cool because you get to explore a brand new area, and you get to cap it off with the Ancient Cistern, which is one of the best dungeons ever made for the Legend of Zelda series. Lanayru Sandsea was really cool because it basically expanded the best region that had the best mechanic and all the best stuff. I mean, the Tantalus fight wasn't really that creative in the way of defeating it, but at least the scenery was really cool. The visit to Eldin is just literally a small area. And, well, yeah, the second visit to Eldin is literally just a small area that you can only visit via an arbitrary situational thing that you'll never be able to use in any other situation other than the fact that Eldin Volcano is really, really hot, or rather the Volcano Summit is really, really hot, and because of that, you know, the Fire Shield earrings are a basic must, and also an extremely situational thing. Where have we seen any other hot area in the surface? None. Eldin is basically the only area in Skyward Sword that even is remotely considered to be a hot area. And yeah, you're not gonna get any more deep cut than that, other than the fact that, you know, things are happening. And would you look at that, a monster claw on recording? Who knew? Who knew that such a simple item would help me out in the long run, where it should have happened like a few minutes ago, or rather a few videos ago. Seriously, like, what is up with that? What is up with this? What is up with Elden being like a weak ass? I mean, again, it's not downright terrible, mind you. It's not downright terrible, but if it's ever like anything, then it's definitely just okay. This is a cursed spume, by the way. It spits evil curses that store up in its body. And if it hits you, you won't be able to use your sword for a little while, so be careful with that one. But very thankfully, this escort mission is easy as heck. And you won't have any trouble with clearing this whatsoever. We're basically done. We're basically done with that. And we are on our way to unlocking the way to our next dungeon. Seriously though, why couldn't we just skip travel like right here? You want me to pour the water on this? No problem, Zert. Are you sure it's not heavy enough for you? I know that's really hard. Well, damn, dude, you didn't really have to drop it. Jesus. Did you see that, Mistress Pie? If there's anything else I can do to be of assistance, Zerp, just call me anytime. I'm never calling you ever again. But I will. Well, that's that. You're something else, bud. There's nothing you cannot do. You go on ahead and you've earned the right to blaze this trail. Ha! Blaze. Ha! But on to more happy matters. We got some goddess chests, and believe me, we have a lot of goddess chests to catch up on. We're going to get every single one of those before we end things. So let's go. I already set beacons on the locations. So let's not waste any time and let's get it. On Beetle's Island, the goddess chest, is it somewhere? I think it's in there, probably. Yep. There it is. Can we hookshot? Can we... Oh. Okay, that's going to be problematic because the easiest way to get up there is by night, but I feel like I'm good enough to dive down there all by myself. I mean, hopefully I can make this. Yeah, I got it. I'm good. It almost took all my life, but I got it anyway. A rupee medal. As if I didn't already have one already. So that's one down. The next goddess chest is right below Fun Fun Island. That island is where the island right below it is where it is. And it's a gold rupee. Always nice to have more money, like I keep on saying a billion times over. The next chest is actually on an island that we've never been to before. And this is the spot. So, in case you're wondering where I am, this is where I am. So, I believe this island will be important later. But, oh, it's over there, isn't it? Okay. All right. That's fine. I can just hop back on the bird and then just dive down there. It's fine. But yeah, just remember this island because it's going to be important for later. Well, we're to be precarious. On the edge. Living on the edge. A piece of... Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. The piece of heart. Oh, that's great. That is awesome to hear. Oh! And the last one for today is on top of the Isle of Songs. This one right here, we can't actually get to yet. So we're going to have to wait a little bit before we go and do that. Oh, God. Throw up a bit in my mouth with that burp. Oh, Jesus. Too much information, I know. But you get the small bomb back for free. Once again, I don't really feel the need to use this, but if you want it, then it's very much welcome for you to have. Okay. Couple of things. Why am I not going back to Elden Volcano? Well, there's a couple of things I actually forgot. So first things first, there's this treasure chest right here that has a dusk relic for you. And something way more important than that is that I actually forgot a goddess cube that's like right here at Lanayru Desert. Like, Jesus. I could have gotten this any time I wanted when I got the hook shots, but I didn't do that for some reason, so let's go ahead and just quickly get that before we actually move on. So, right around here, southwest of the Lanayru mining facility, is this hookshot target right here. You take out your sword, do the thing, slash at the air, and there is your goddess cube. Seriously, what is up with this island and like goddess chests? I don't understand. But what I do understand is right over here on this island, once again, I would like to call this Goddess Chest Island. The corresponding chest is over here. And it contains your second and last heart medal. So now with that, we have 17 hearts. And that means whenever we get our final heart piece or final heart container, whichever one comes first, we will have a full set of 20. Just remember, in your pouch, you need to have both life medals if you want 20 hearts in your inventory or on screen. Finally done. Finally. Next time on Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, we head into our 6th dungeon. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.